I was curious about this festival, and it feels very nice. The community is very tender and nice and interested, and that's the perfect environment for teaching contact improvisation.
Festivals are a moment, I think, for the local community to share with other people that are not living here. So it has always an exciting moment of people come from Australia, from France, they travel from far, and so it's not only a meeting about the dance and learning from each other, but also like a cultural exchange.
Warsaw Flow, it's a platform where I can explore and play, and also where I can meet myself. So I'm witnessing a lot what kind of choices I am making, how do I relate to another person or to the space, to the group of people.
I think contact improvisation is very political at the base. It empowers people, it makes people very aware of themselves, and for me it also helped me to be able to choose how I want to be, how I want to interact with people.
It's quite non-violent dance form, not violating yourself or the other person. So through that philosophy, also your own movement becomes less violent.
It's much more using dance as a communication between people. It creates a community, it creates a certain dynamic between people in duets and in groups.
For me, one of the issues, at least in the beginning also, is to open the senses, so to have access to the senses and to observe and notice how we are moved by what we see, what we hear, what we smell. I'm co-teaching with Eki these 4 classes. Site-specific is about contact, outdoors, and about environment, improvisation. One of the issues is to open the senses, so to have access to the senses and to observe and notice how we are moved by what we see, what we hear, what we smell. Just let yourself be, experiment and improvise, and notice the functioning of what's the relationship also between the senses.
The images that we have outside here in the nature are much more strong also. And in the studio, when we dance contact, we very often collapse to the sensation of the touch. Means we are in touch with the partner, we sense all these weight shifts and all these little details that are kind of internal information, because the external is kind of very neutral. So the walls, the studio itself is very neutral. Here the external, the environment is not neutral, it's very strong. This can affect our bodies and our movements.
Tym razem na festiwalu mam zajęcia dotyczące performance'u w kontakcie, czy w ogóle w improwizacji jako takiej. I jako, że jest to festiwal kontaktowy, więc działamy trochę i z poziomu improwizacji solo, ale jednak gdzieś nawracam do tego pojęcia kontakt improwizacja. Uczymy właśnie takiej obecności bycia tu i teraz, co jest w performancie bardzo istotne. A kontakt jakby gdzieś wymusza na nas jakby bycie tu i teraz, bycie ze sobą, bycie w kontakcie z gruntem, z otoczeniem, z partnerem.
Sometimes when you are performing, you start to perform an idea of a performance. You want to show what you can do or be seen by your aesthetics. But I believe a person can be seen also as they are, and you are relating to the environment or to the other person and trust that that's enough. This year, Warsaw Flow has a kind of approach towards performance, so Paulina was inviting me to come to teach for this event, and luckily I could come. I'm very happy to join. You sense differently when you are having a blindfold, and also if you practice a lot of contact improv, you can quite easily share a dance even you don't see. It needs a lot of trust, so maybe we are practicing trusting, sensing, feeling, hearing, because when we block one sense, let's say vision, can be also that you block the hearing, or then all the other senses becomes more sensitive.
In all of these senses, I think contact improvisation is very empowering and democratic, and therefore very important. Contact improvisation for me is had a very inclusive effect on me as a dancer and also on me as a person. It changed my life and it changed me as a person, and coming from that experience I want to bring that to people. Contact improvisation for me is had a very inclusive effect on me as a dancer and also on me as a person. I feel accepted from the start, so I can be there the way I am already, and I don't have to achieve something.
W tym roku Paulina podjęła tą formułę właśnie performatywną, więc jakby fajnie jest też zobaczyć, co zaproponują inni jako performance. Dla mnie jest ciekawe, że akurat mam kierunek treningu po drodze performance'u, więc to też jest dla mnie ciekawe, tym bardziej, że grupa w jakimś sensie jest challenge'owa, bo są i początkujący, i zaawansowani, i tacy, którzy mają doświadczenie w kontakcie, i tacy, którzy nie. Tacy, którzy mają doświadczenie w improwizacji, i tacy, którzy nie. Zawsze jest to wyzwanie.